La primera nota. Okay. So I just wanted to say that I think sometimes I just forget. Yeah, I feel like sometimes I just forget that I'm a simple person, and I don't mean like like I am simple person and minimalistic person and that I don't need many things. What I'm trying to say is that sometimes it's easy for me to forget that it's easy for me to forget that I don't have like superpowers, that I'm not a really important person in the world, that I'm just a regular guy, I don't have like super interesting, useful skills, and I don't know. Sometimes I think it's easy for me to forget because sometimes I feel like when I'm walking around people, probably it's my super ego, if that makes sense. It's my super yo that's telling me like, okay, yeah, maybe you're not as good as them, but you have this, or maybe you're not as good looking as them, but you can do this, you have these things, and definitely that's something that I should hate about myself, because being honest with me, I just know that I'm nothing. I'm sorry, probably that sounds kind of like depressing. I'm not an emo. I'm just saying that sometimes I forget that I'm not a really special person in this world. I don't consider myself as an important piece, or like someone who has to be in a certain place because of their skills. I'm just a regular person, and also I was thinking that I constantly imagine how interesting would be, how cool would be, would be to have, like, whenever you're looking at stuff, like right now I'm looking at the trees and the cars, and I can see the horizon, and everything looks so beautiful, and it's like a dumb idea, but sometimes I feel like, oh, it would be so cool if I could use my eyes as a camera, like like to just being able to record everything I see, and to do zooms, and if that makes sense, to get close to stuff, and then just like at the same time being recording everything and to make videos. Probably I would be the best YouTuber in the world if my eyes could capture everything I see into a video. And I was thinking about that this morning, and also I remember that when I was a kid, I came into this idea, this philosophy. Well, probably it's not a philosophy, but I think when I was a kid at that time, I felt like, oh God, I found like something really cool for me. And I remember that I was around 12, 13 years old, and I was telling myself constantly that, life is just a game. Like, seriously, literally, as it sounds, I was just telling myself life is a game. So whenever I was like facing some problems, or whenever I was having a good time, or whenever I had to do something really difficult, or whenever I would struggle with something, I would tell myself, life is a game. So don't worry, everything is just fake. So in my idea, in my teen, um, in my young mind, everything was fake. So at some point, I was telling myself, if you can't really fix these things, if they're like bigger than you, they will just pass soon, and then you are gonna have something different. Something is gonna happen, and you're gonna overcome over time. And I don't know. I feel like probably life is like a game sometimes. It's difficult, of course, to just pretend that everything is fake and it's a game, and like, don't worry, everything is gonna be fine, because life is not as serious as people say. Oh, I heard like someone was coming, but no, probably nobody can really see me here. But anyway, I was just thinking about these things this morning, and I wanted to practice my English too. I seriously think that I need to reorganize the way I practice and I learn, because nowadays I think I'm gonna be struggling with real serious conversations, because I know how to express my feelings, and I know how to say basic stuff, but like, in order to find a job, in order to interact with people, I surely think that I need something more than just this vocabulary. So okay, I'm gonna try to do something. I'm not sure what I'm gonna be doing, but anyway, I have to go right now. So I hope you're having a good day, guys. Stay safe, stay sound, and see you next time. Bye.